So what's up guys, Riotbox here and welcome to the season finale of the MotoGP 19 career mode. This is the season 2 finale. Take a look back over the season. Moto 2 has been a lot more successful than Moto 3. We learnt a lot from our lessons. And if you look at that, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wins out here in this season. We had a little bit of a tough one at Aragon and Thailand, but then we picked it up in Japan again. So let's head straight out to Australia for the first one of this triple header. Here we go then, go around the final corner. What sort of lap time is it going to be? It's going to be a 1:30 something, and it is going to be a 1:33.7. So is that enough to get us through into qualifying 2? Yes, it is, by about a second over our teammates, so I'll take that. So let's head to Q2. It's going to be a bit more of an interesting one for us this time out. Is it going to be a pretty close run for the front row of the grid? So let's see how we get on. Here we go then, again, come around the final corner. It was a 1:33.7, was it? Last time it was a 1:34.7. 33.7 I think it was. This time out it's going to be a 33.7 again. We've completely matched it. What a good result for that is, and it's 2/10 of a second to get pole position, so that was good. Another pole position, but we're going to have to watch out for the start of this Grand Prix. And this time I'm going to learn my lesson and go for hard rear, medium front. That'll do me nicely, I think. So let's head out on track then. Taking a look at us on the front row, very, very nervous heading into this final 3 races then. It all comes down to this. We've got a massive buffer, and we could win the championship in the next race round. So again, an awful run. I'm going to cut to the middle, see if I can cut anyone off, but it doesn't work. We're just being swamped. These bloody Moto 2 wheelies. I'm glad other people, I've seen loads of people in the comments say they're in trouble with wheelies off the start for Moto 2. I've got anti-wheelie on because I can't be bothered dealing with that, but oh well. We're already back up to P5 though, but it is Baldassarri leading by the looks of it. And we're all over like a Schrotter. I don't know what's gone on with Schrotter towards the end of this season. He's completely dropped off. The pressure must have got to him, but we've risen to the challenge. Going around the outside of his teammate, hopefully up the inside for the next one. Nah, he braked a little too late for our liking. There we go. Schrotter can't do anything around the outside there. Let's see if we can go with these guys then. I expect the race is going to be a lot closer than qualifying was. The AI always seems to step up the game for the race. We're going to sneak past Luti there. He's going to try and come back at us, but we're not going to let him do that. We fully commit round turn 8. And we're now on turn 9. Long left hand. Dropping down into a tricky braking zone at the hairpin. Oh, the rear wants to step out on us. Don't do this to me. Luti, man, back off. Baldassarri leads from our teammate Alex Marquez. Has Alex Marquez got the pace to go with Baldassarri? Have we got the pace to go with Alex Marquez? Can we bridge this gap and overtake our teammate for some more points in the championship? Schrotter's right behind us. He knows what this means. He needs to beat us. Schrotter needs to win these next 2 races, really. Baldassarri 39.9. We've got a massive run on our teammate. We make contact with our teammate coming into this very, very tricky turn 1 doing corner. We clear him though, and we're through. Baldassarri next on the list. We run it wide at the southern loop. Ooh, put it back down, come on. Back on the power. 1.1 to Baldassarri. And then on the brakes. For turn 4. Can we bridge the gap to Baldassarri? This is the question. I tell you what, Baldassarri's really come into the spotlight over the past few races. He's really been right up there. Did he win Japan? No, Navarro won Japan. Navarro took a surprise win. We're clear in the pack. We have the pace. We are on level with Baldassarri. I think we might be able to catch him. Schrotter's down in 5th place. Remy Gardner's just overtaken him. So Schrotter's falling to pieces. We could take the championship here. If we get this win off of Baldassarri, we might have enough points. We need 50 points to have won the championship here mathematically. Well, a 50-point gap over Schrotter. I think it was 40-something points. So we might very well do it. I think it was like 41 points, so we need something like 9 points. But Baldassarri is pulling his socks up. He's not letting us have the championship this easy. 34.3, 34.8, half a second quicker than us over the course of that lap. Can we pull half a second plus out of the bag? I think he's about a second ahead. We need to pull about a second out of his time. Ooh. Come on. Not giving up. 1.5 seconds it is to Baldassarri. Do we have the pace? I hope we do. On the brakes. Can we win it early? That is the question we're going to be asking ourselves through this episode. What do you guys think? Leave your comments. Are you excited for this season finale? And are you excited for the MotoGP? Hopefully next season, fingers crossed. 1.1 seconds. We close down 0.4 of a second through that sector on Baldassarri. Have we got the pace to go with him? We're closing in. We can see his name tag on the brakes. Now dropping down the hill, committing like a madman. Look at that rear end sliding around. 0.8 of a second is the gap. But these last two corners, historically, I've struggled with, and I think Baldassarri's clear. Oh, look at that. That was awful through there. Around the final corner, turn 12. Let's go. It's not enough to take the win, but Baldassarri wins. We're going to follow up in second place. Baldassarri was untouchable today. Nothing we can do. Marquez follows us closely. So, is it enough? Is it enough to win the championship? I think it is. I've just had an achievement. 51 points. We take the championship out at Phillip Island just by 1 point. Marcel Schrotter bottles it and we are champion. We can take it easy towards the end of this season now. But I would take that. We are Moto2 World Champion. Hopefully we can get ourselves a MotoGP ride at a decent team in the next season. But we've still got 2 races to go. Marquez is World Champion. We are World Champion. Yeah boy, Moto2 World Champion. What about Moto3? Is that settled? No, they got a couple more races probably settled out of Malaysia, but that's an interesting one. Marquez, how's Marquez World Champion? He's 32 points. I don't know what goes on with the MotoGP, but anyway, he's World Champion apparently. But let's head straight into the Malaysian Grand Prix then. So, since we've won the championship, I'm going to do a few challenges. So we're going to do a last to first 3 laps. Are we going to be able to do that over these next 2 races? It sort of takes the fizzle out of the finale if we've won it after the first race, but it means we've got a nice easy end to the season. We can just look forward to the MotoGP. We can try out a few things. I'm going to try coming from the back of the grid over 3 laps. Are we able to do that now? Not if we wheelie like that off the start, I swear. If the MotoGP bikes wheelie like that off the start, who's that out wide there? Then I will not be happy. We've got 3 laps around here, and then we're going to have a 3-lap race out of Valencia. We can just chill towards the end of the season. It's kind of nice. We don't have to hunt down everyone and try and win the championship. Got a nice easy end to the season, and Marini goes down. That's not what he needs. Look at the wheelie around here in Malaysia. It's awful. Absolutely awful. We're on the hard medium compounds. Medium front, hard rear. We're gaining. Gaining up the inside of our teammate there. We are on a roll. Who's gone down? Oh, Marini's crashed again. Why does he do that? Why on earth does he crash again? He doesn't need to crash twice in a race on the first lap in the first sector. Why does he do that? Who's leading there? Schrotter's down in 29th position. What has happened to Marcel Schrotter come the end of this season? Honestly, has someone like spiked him before the races so he's like drunk? What the hell, man? We're all over the place. We're all over the shop. We're on the outside of Bastianini, which is not where we want to be. We could cut it back though if we're clever. Oh no, that didn't work out for us. Didn't work out for us. Bastianini and Gardner going at it. Got quite a long race ahead of us. It's quite long laps. And we're pushing whoever this is. This is Bastianini. We're pushing him through the corners. He's holding us up massively. It is Bastianini. We're going to cut it back. Hopefully for a good exit. Onto the back straight. Look at that. Out accelerate him. I'll take that. And now we can use the slipstream of Gardner to try and pull up to the top 5. And we're going to have 2 laps to go. on the brakes pretty late into the final corner. Not late enough for Bastianini. He tries it up the inside. If we can turn it back round and squirt it onto the front straight. Drop the front wheel as we're popping a wheelie. Lutti leads them from Baldassarri, from Marquez, from Fernandez, from Gardner. Then it is Bastianini, and then ourselves in P7. We're in no rush. We've won the championship, but I would like to get ourselves a decent result. Everyone else can fight out for their positions. That's why I didn't bother doing qualifying. So next season, I am hoping to do some practice sessions and qualifying and some longer races. Is what you guys have been asking for. But it might mean if we do all that and do a longer race, the episodes might drop to one race an episode. So it'll probably take us like 2 weeks to do a season, but I don't see that being a problem. No, like 3 weeks to do a season. So that's okay. We've got Bastianini coming back at us. We can't shake him here. We can't shake him at all. So let me know what you guys want to see. I'm going to mix it up for the MotoGP season. Might be one season I do double headers, 2 races an episode, and then the season after I don't, and do really, really long races. I don't know what you guys want to see for MotoGP, so now's your time to put the comments in before I record that episode, which will be the next episode. But I'm gonna take a break for a couple of days. I've bulk recorded these, so it'll still be daily career mode, but I've given myself a couple of days to check out your comments. So this finale will go up on Friday, and I'll record the season. I'll record the season finale, which will be I'll record the season opener for MotoGP, which will be tomorrow, so Saturday. But it will be later, so the episode will probably go up later in the evening, probably like 6 PM UK time. But I'll put an announcement on the channel, but it is daily career mode, so it'll give you guys a chance to watch this episode, feedback, and I can then record and implement for MotoGP. So let me know your thoughts, and I'll read through the comments. Thank you so much for the support on this career mode so far. It really means a lot. Sam Lowe's drops it, and Marquez, our teammate, is fastest lap of the race, although we go slightly quicker by 1/10 of a second. This Mark VDS bike, I think it's this Mark VDS bike that's let us win the championship. We've gone deep into turn 1. We followed Fernandez into turn 1 there quite late. And I'm not pushing, but I feel like I'm just cruising, just out of the fact that there's no pressure to win. But we are the fastest man out on track. Doesn't seem it, because we're not able to catch up, because these guys are all pretty quick as well. We're only fractionally quicker than these guys, so hopefully we catch up. The tyres are starting to go. You see we run a bit wide there in the front wheel. I think my Alexa in the other room is saying random shit to me. It's really scary. I can just hear it. Can you hear that? Can you hear my Alexa in the other room just popping off? Okay, so I think I've managed to shut off my Alexa. I just shouted in the other room, "Shut up, Alexa." I think it stopped. So anyway, we're all over the back of the top 5 now. Could we nick a position from Gardner and Fernandez? They both run a little bit wide. We're on the outside though for the next one, which is not what we need. At turn 12. We're around the outside, scoop it underneath in front. Oh! I was not expecting that. Gardner makes contact with Fernandez. This could be our chance to nick 4th place. Come on. I don't want to interfere with their battle. I want these two to battle it out. But if I'm going to get 4th place, I will nick 4th place if it's on the cards. Could we go from 6th to 4th? Braking as late as we can. Fernandez is braking late. Gardner doesn't want to give it up. I'm going to take a tighter line at the final corner. It's going to be a 3-way drag race, and I come out on top, I think. As long as Fernandez or Gardner doesn't come back at us, we're going to come across the line for 4th place, nick it from them. Oh, that was a tight end to that Grand Prix. We take 4th in the end. That is good for us. That is good for us. So we've got the finale. We're 64 points clear, man. We're absolutely dominating this Moto2 Championship. So I hope that the MotoGP classes are watching, because we are wanting to make our way up. So let's head out to the final round then at Valencia. Right then, so we can head out for Valencia. Hard rear, medium front situation again it's going to be. And I just read a comment which someone said saying, hold down the left trigger. I know it does it, but someone said, have you held it down from the start? And I've never tried that for some reason. So I'm going to hold down the left L1 or LB, depending on what you're on. No, it still worked. Didn't work for me. And now it won't change up. Yeah, okay. There we go. So that made it even worse. I was going to say someone was giving me a solution right at the last Grand Prix. And then, okay. Anyway, we've got 3 laps here at Valencia. It doesn't mean anything, but we're going to try again, come from the back of the grid over 3 laps. Make a bit of contact with Bulaga. We help him up through the field, actually. Lots of people stacking up here. Where is Schrotter? Where is he? We're feeding our way through. It's like threading a needle, this. Through everyone. We're up at the P18. This Mark VDS bike is so good. Sorry to the Honda Team Asia rider there, who we lifted up by accident. Underneath Bezecchi, going around the outside of whoever that is. And then onto the back of our teammate Vier. Come on. Scoop our way under at turn 7. That doesn't work out for us. We're on the outside for turn 8. And there's a Sky Rider going very slow. And someone's coming right underneath of us. A KTM there. Get out the way. Gonna get back under our teammate. Yeah. Oh no, we're on the outside for the next bit. Ooh, 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 look at them. They're all up our inside. We're getting in this battle really far down the grid, which is not what we'd need. We've got this KTM in our way. Heading up the inside at turn 12. Run it a bit deep, but we hold on and keep it ahead of our teammate Vier. Who's leading then? I'm interested to see who's leading at this final round of the championship. Sam Lowe's down 18th. It's Luti followed by Navarro, followed by Baldassari, Marquez. So where's Schrotter again? He's nowhere to be seen. Marcel Schrotter, where have you gone this last 2 episodes? 2, maybe 3 episodes. Where are you? He's really bottled it. He was absolutely phenomenal through the start. Whoa! 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 What's he doing? Let's take a look at that. Why would he do that? He just came out of nowhere. Look at this. Absolutely collides into us and we just get stuck on his bike and then it chucks our rear around and down we go. That is so annoying. Back to the action then. Back in last place. This lap and the next lap to go and then it's season over. Good job of not in a championship battle. Else the AI would have completely messed it up for me. Not what I want, is it really? Not what I want. Alright, let's fight our way up then. Fight our way back to the middle of the pack. It's a very short track as well. We ran that one deep, haven't we? Getting back on track. Oh dear, and we're back in last place again. So, I'm so glad that we're not in a championship battle, or else that AI would have completely screwed us over. Ooh. Okay. This race has gone tits up, but it's okay. We are Moto2 World Champion, believe it or not. Riding around in last place. I've completely overcooked the front tyre, I think. Let's keep it going then. Let's see if we can't finish in last place. 1 more lap to go. Luti with 38.2. It's a solid lap time from him. Ours is really, really way off that pace because we got knocked over and then we knocked ourselves deep into the gravel trap. So let's see if we can go fastest lap of the race on this final lap. Absolutely commit here at Valencia. Chuck it into turn number 1. Absolutely chuck it in there. Not quite chuck it in there. 8 seconds is the gap now as we drop down the hill. Don't make that mistake like we did in the previous lap. I think we're going to come last. Moto2 World Champion finishes last in season finale. Just what you want to write the headlines in it. But I hope you guys have really enjoyed this season. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Had a bit of a mess around on this last lap here. So on this last race. So it's okay. Because we are the champion and we deserve a bit of a relaxing race. So we're just chilling back here in last place after being knocked off our bike. So it's okay. Thomas Luthi takes the season finale win. Good result for him. Just proves that we can finish last in a race and win the championship. So there we go. Bastianini fast up at the race 38.2. We do a 38.9, so we weren't really pushing it too hard. We had no need to. But there we go. The championship is going to end up like this. Baldassari overtakes. Schrotter falls down to 4th. What is Schrotter doing? He's definitely not getting a GP ride for the next round. So, I suppose it's coming up to the transfer window, though. Where are we going to go? Taking a look then at this little cinematic. We take the championship. Oh, look what we've done with the Mark VDS team. We can leave a happy season behind with the Moto 2. Taking a victory walk. Don't really know what this animation is about. Oh, we're going to pick up a trophy. This looks pretty cool. Never had this before on previous ones. That says Grand Prix winner. It should say championship on it, really. Grand Prix championship winner. It should say, but it doesn't. Anyway, we take the win. Take the Moto 2 win. Good stuff, chaps. I hope you guys did enjoy this season. Ignore that last race. But here we go then. Favourite team. What's the Yamaha again? We have one offer. So we can go all the way back down to Moto 3. But we have one offer in the MotoGP. And it's with the Aprilia team. Oh yes, Aprilia. We can get into Aprilia. Or we could say Moto 2. I'm going to join Aprilia. So, in the next season, we'll be starting off our MotoGP career with Alessio Spargo and Andrea Iannone on the Aprilia bike, probably the worst bike on the grid. So this could be interesting. We're going to be running on 110% difficulty, I think, and we're looking to up it to 120% over the course of the season. So looks like we'll be starting off with winter tests in the next one. So I hope you guys look forward to it. But for now, I will see you in the next one.